Hello. Good evenings. How we all doing? On this Sunday afternoon. Excuse me. At least afternoon for me. Anyone in the Americas, it is still morning. So good morning to you. You deleted your previous account? Oh, rip. Well, that's the end of it, I suppose. No can do. Will you be joining, Sticky Dog? I've got no one right now to group with. Need 110 Genji hours. Okay. That could be done Thursday the 21st. Or Friday 22nd, I think. Apex. Rude. Alright. Well, I'll just solo queue for now then.
Welcome to Jungle.
Ooh, is this a mini backfill? I think so. Oh, I accidentally avoided.
My ultimate is charging.
Let's go! Oh, Peachy Pie joined the group. Oh, and Lil Peach. Okay, good. Excelente. So what character do you like playing the most on Apex then? I think God. Owie.
I return to the fight.
One thing of
My ultimate is ready.
I don't know what any of these characters do really. The one I know the most, which is because I watched someone playing it the other day, is the one that makes portals and goes invisible and stuff. Right? That's about it. I do ask, because, you know, why not? It's a topic of conversation. I hear, one thing I heard is that they made one of the characters gay and people are bitching about it. Probably the same people that bitched about Soldier being gay.
Enemies engaged.
I saw one comment from a person that was like, "Yeah, I really like this hero. I'm having a lot of fun with it." And then I found out they were gay. Please make them straight. I don't want to play a gay person. Of course, they didn't say gay person. They used a 3-letter word starting with F, as I won't repeat. But it's kind of stupid. Why should their sexuality have any effect on how much you enjoy the hero? I mean, it's all made up anyway. Why should you care? What are they afraid of? That the homosexuality of this fictional character will rub off on them? It's real stupid. Apex gay. If we can find two. They have two. It's the bird person and the. Why is there an auto-playing video that I can't get rid of? Takes up screen space. Oh, there we go. There's an X. Gibraltar and Bloodhound are both homosexuals.
I will not falter.
Non-binary. Oh, they're non-binary. Okay. So Bloodhound is non-binary with they, them pronouns. Alright. But Gibraltar's just gay, so.
My power is overwhelming.
You might want to.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Let us hope for a different outcome.
Apex is stealing from everywhere in terms of viewership. That's fine. This is. It's a hot new game, and people will. A significant percentage of them will peel away from that game after a little while and go back to whatever they were playing or something new, maybe. And some will stay, and only the game can determine how many of each there are, based on the quality and longevity of the game itself. What? I avoided it. Oh, nice. No mecha for you. That's the name. That's the sound of the laser. No. The Mirage guy. Who's the portal person? Forget their name.
Meteor strike.
The blade ping shouldn't activate randomly. I mean, basically what it is a GIF that plays and then waits 10 seconds and then plays again. It's one of the frames is 10 seconds long, right? And that's the like transparent frame in between the animations. So in order for it to not play, I have to turn it off because there's no option for it to just loop once. Wraith. Okay. Hey, Golden Biker.
Get ready. They're coming back.
Do something!
Aww. I killed one of them. Alright, see ya, Steedle.
I require assistance.
Oh. Excuse me, Bastion, while I just distribute my shurikens among your pieces. Yes.
Огонь по готовности!
Slice.
Nano administered.
I hear Kingdom Hearts 3 is somewhat disappointing.
Do something!
All the hype is worn off. A lot of people are saying that they're disappointed that there aren't any Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts 3. There are 0. The story is worse than ever. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Some characters turn up only to go away again shortly after, or made irrelevant. The gameplay is good in places, but in other places it's a bit lackluster. I think a lot of people are expecting Kingdom Hearts 3 to be a really good game, and it's just kind of a meh game. There's some areas where it's exceptional, right? Like the visuals. The visuals are really good in places. They've done a really good job at making it look really good. But some things about the game are not as great as they could have been, and yeah, they haven't met a lot of people's expectations with the whole thing after waiting for so long. Just hasn't really lived up to the hype.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Your internet's being slow, Rip. Opinions do vary. Some people still love Kingdom Hearts 3.
I should have stayed my weapon. I'm probably still on the watch list too.
Empty your mind. Focus on the task at hand.
Is that it?
Tried to get new ISP. Turns out we can't leave it as it goes against the contract.
Nano boost is charging.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Because there's no way you can get out of the contract. Does it have an expiry? It should have an expiry.
Glow like water.
Nope. No teleport. No.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Since you were 9. There must be some way of getting out of it.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Because that's very anti-consumer, making a contract that you just can't get out of.
I'm taking the objective. Converge on me.
Ow.
Much better.
Captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Sell me your soul and I'll give you mediocre internet.
Hello. Hello. No one else.
Sounds like a good deal. Sign me up. Oh no. Ah.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
You'd call talk the snicker wrapper in a bin bag, in a bin, in a skip on a landfill. Okay.
In range of the
Let us hope
objective.
for a
Form
different
up on
outcome.
me.
So lots of redundancy in a trash heap, basically.
I know who's been naughty.
Oh, I do now. Thank you. Did it to 50. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the grove. What? You know that's too slow to define as broadband, right?
Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Cease your resistance.
وليهم قوتك.
Dragon consume you! I will not falter.
Shitty 4G Wi-Fi box. Yeah, but 4G is like at least 20 megs, right?
Enemies
But at least 5 times what negativity's got.
Rally to me.
No one can hide
Yeah.
from my sight.
Yeah, pull out the sword.
Play of the game.
2 up, 0.5 down. Yeah. I remember a really terrible internet like that. Yeah, currently the FCC defines broadband as speeds of 25 down, 3 up, or, you know, more. That's way off. Uh, 25.3 is minimum to be defined as broadband.
Traveling to Hanamura. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'm not sure what my upload is, but my download is around 300.
Remember your training, and we'll get through this just fine.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Must violence always be the solution?
But yeah, if you really want to get rid of that internet, and there's faster alternatives for the same or cheaper, just take TalkTalk's word for it. Read the contract as fully as possible and try to understand it as best as possible. There may be a way out. Just need to find it. They may not tell you. You may just have to find out for yourself. Do some research online, just type in phrases that match your situation and see if anyone else has managed to get out of it. Oh yeah, I was with Sky back in the day, and yeah, that was total arse. I think back in the day they advertised it as up to 2 meg, and I rarely got like half a meg. It was usually less than half a meg down, and it was just utterly terrible. But I've been with Virgin Media now for
this chance.
a long ass time, and yeah, I never have any complaints about the speed. It's always very good. Go away.
I am healed.
BT is, you know, relatively good. You can't really go wrong with BT or Virgin. Depends what's available in your area, though. I'd visit a load of ISP sites and type in your postcode or whatever and see what they can offer you.
This
It's all about finding the best deal you can get for the best money. Going with that. But yeah, research the hell out of the talk thing, because it's unlikely that you're locked into a contract until the end of time. There must be an exit clause somewhere. You need to find it.
60 seconds.
Yeah, if you've been with talk for like over 2 or 3 years, then it will be a contract that you can just cancel. Because these things, when you first sign them, usually have a duration of 1 to maybe 3 years, but very, very rarely any more than that. So, should be able to just get out of it. Cancel the service and find something else. You know?
No one can hide from my sight. Para reporting.
Aww.
We still need you.
Shit country. Hey, be careful of saying that kind of stuff on the internet. The Russians are listening. Owie. Fuck him, dude. I don't think sex is the answer, to be honest.
Enemy contact.
Ow.
Behind you.
And they're drears. Oh, excuse me. Haha. Oh. Ah, poopy.
Do something.
I don't know what that says. I know what that says.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh no. Oh. Shoot them, yeah. No, monkey. Can we stop with the Russian in the chat? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I return to the fight.
Bombs away.
What were you trying to do there, Tracer? What were you trying to do?
Heroes never die.
Use your walking in public. Yeah, I did so much. That was really good. And the WoW servers are down permanently. Right? Right? They just shut the whole thing off. They're like, fuck it. This game is dead. So are the servers. There you go. More like Trash Blade, yeah, I know. Hey, don't almost concede the point. It's the last one we got. No, Bob.
10 seconds remaining.
I return to the fight.
Defeat.
What if they just decided one day, fuck it, it's over.
Play.
Turn it all off. We're done. No more WoW. People are just sick of it now. We're gonna stop. That's the end of it. Goodbye. They just turn it all off. Just turn it all off. No more WoW. I mean, they get a lot of backlash for doing that from like the 5 people still playing, but you know, have to at some point. They need to sell more store rounds. Basically, what they'll do is they'll release all the items they've ever had on the store for sale. Do like a massive sale. Sell all these virtual pets and mounts and everything, and then say, right, we're shutting down the game, thanks everyone. And then just F out of there. So yeah, they'll try and milk it for as much money as they can get right at the end, and then just
Now enter
fuck
the
off.
temple of Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Take the money and run. Yeah, exactly. Hey, buy all our virtual stuff that you'll never be able to ever access ever again. Thank you, bye! It's not a scam, you get what you pay for, you just can't access it. I mean, probably what will happen with WoW is at some point they'll decide, yeah, we're gonna cease development of WoW, but we're gonna keep the servers online for people that want to continue playing it, and they'll probably put WoW into maintenance mode. Basically, keep everything online, but don't really put much effort into developing stuff anymore. And maybe focus a little more on classic WoW until that dies and do the same to that. And then eventually, once nobody's really playing anymore, or not enough are playing to warrant keeping the servers on, they'll just turn them off. They'll announce the whole thing like a few months ahead of time, most likely, and then do like an ending event, and then turn it all off. They'll do 1k gold sword. I don't think there'll be that many more expansions. I really don't. The backlash that BFA has gotten has caused a hell of a lot of people to leave the game. Estimates of current subscribers range from 500k to about 3 mil. And 3 mil is including China as well. So that's a lot less than it used to be. Yeah, that's the low end of estimates, because all we got is estimates. That's it. There's no solid figures. The only solid figures exist within Blizzard, and they're not going to tell us. Probably because they're incredibly low and they don't want to advertise that fact. It's not easy to actually estimate how many active subs there are right now, because the only way of even attempting that is by using like a population add-on that will just find characters, every character on a region or realm or whatever, and just count them all up. Now what that does not take into account is alts, all the different characters that people have. So it'll end up counting a lot of alts. So there'll be a lot of people that have been counted more than once. So you have to take that into account when actually calculating how many people there actually are playing WoW. And yeah, I'd say it's around about 1.5 to 2 mil, maybe. Still actually actively playing the game, and that number is going down month by month. There was a big drop off when 8.1 launched, right? The latest content patch for Battle for Azeroth. That disappointed a hell of a lot of people, and I heard of a lot of people leaving because of that. So Blizzard have a big choice ahead, probably one they've already made a year or two ago, which is, do they try and turn the ship around, or do they just play damage control and try to keep the thing alive as long as possible with what they've done already? Do they develop another expansion and try to make it a really good expansion based on all the player feedback? Or do they try and continue going their own way, which has been failing thus far? Because in the end, sure, some people may love it, some people may be having a grand old time, but the fact is, player numbers are at their lowest level they've been in a very, very long time. And the reason because of that is because of the decisions they've made in regards to all sorts of things that people actually care about. Either oversimplifying them, removing them, or just implementing them badly. And they need, if they want to continue the World of Warcraft, they need to make sure they take all that player feedback into account and not repeat their mistakes over and over and over again. Because if they keep repeating their mistakes, keep doubling down on their mistakes, they're going to just continue losing players and eventually have a dead game on their hands. Because the fewer people that are actually subscribed to WoW, the less money they can actually pump into it to make it worth playing. Sure, even if 1 million people are still paying month by month for a subscription, that's you know, it's a good amount of money every month, you know, but it's not anywhere near as much as it could be. So say if everyone's paying $10 a month, that's $10 million a month. Now that might sound like a lot, but consider how many people actually work on World of Warcraft, and they all need a wage. They all need to be paid. If they've got a team of 100 and they're paying each member of that team an average of $50,000 a year, that's 50 million a year. And that's almost half of what they get from the subscriptions. And paying people isn't the only expense. Advertising is a massive expense as well. I don't know how many people work on World of Warcraft, but it's quite a few. And you got maintenance costs as well. Maintenance costs of the infrastructure behind World of Warcraft. All the servers and all the hardware behind it has to be replaced every now and then, you know, that's not cheap. Managed to find a guild after a month. A month.
60 seconds remaining.
Oof.
I will not waste this chance.
Should have been within 5 seconds. Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
The amount of times I created a character on that game, only to log in and find a guild invite message as soon as everything loaded. It's like, just straight away. If you're not in a guild, you get like guild. You used to get, at least you used to get guild invitations just constantly, and to just turn them off if you didn't want them.
I'm claiming this objective.
Yeah. I think what Blizzard wanted out of their expansion that is just not happening because they don't understand the player base. They expected, if we make an expansion about the factions fighting each other, they'll go out and fight each other. Like in big battles, and it'll be epic. It's not how it works, mate. You can't just magically expect the player base to have massive battles, right? Yeah. And if you're going to make an expansion about sort of PvP and that sort of thing, you have to actually make the PvP system good. Not just a race to the top, and then anyone with the best gear just goes around one-shotting everybody. That's not fun for anybody. Yeah. They used to be pretty epic faction battles. The funeral the Horde ruined. I heard about that. You're never gonna get that back. You're never gonna get that back. Even with classic WoW, it's never gonna be the same.
Traveling to agony.
It's just not.
Repair your defenses. Select your hero.
Modern internet community is nowhere near the same as the online community back then, right? Back in the early days of World of Warcraft, online PC gamers were a very different breed to modern times. Sure, there are still people like that around, quite a few of them, but not enough to create that same experience that people had over 10 years ago, right? Like 15 years ago or whatever it was. Back in the early days of World of Warcraft. You can't go back to that. As much as you try, you cannot. Classic WoW is just... It's more a social experiment, really. Sure, classic servers did exist for quite a while, and some of them did quite well.
5, 4, 3,
Some of them did really well.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
But the people who would go back and play classic WoW, there's not a massive amount of them. Sure, you can fill a server of maybe a few 100,000 of people who play classic WoW, or at least a semi-regular basis. But classic WoW will never be as big as classic WoW, right?
Again.
Pre-Burning Crusade classic WoW is never gonna, it will never get back there. Because in the end, it is a game from 2004, right? And it, especially with classic WoW, it feels like it. It feels old, outdated. But some people like the nostalgia factor of it. But a lot of what the player base that say, hey, we want classic WoW. Yeah, but when they go back to play it, they're going to realize, oh, I forgot how actually shit it was. The gameplay is not that great. It was the community that made it great. And the community has changed. It's been 15 years since the community was like the way it was back in Classic WoW before Burning Crusade. You're never going to get that back. Sure, yeah, there will be a small demographic of people that will love Classic, the new Classic WoW, and will play it for as long as Blizzard support it. But I think a large amount of the player base don't really truly understand what Classic WoW really means. And they might end up ruining the new iteration of Classic WoW. They may put too many modern conveniences in there that ruin the whole experience.
My ultimate is ready.
A lot of people are seriously cringing at the fact that they're considering putting Looking for Raid in there. And that would be a big mistake. Because Classic WoW was built around community, right? Built around being a massively multiplayer
Heroes never die.
online RPG, okay?
Oh, I guess they didn't have enough.
Multiplayer. And multiplayer, not just multi-random person on the internet, right? No. Relying on add-on makers to remove features that Blizzard add themselves is not the way to go about it. Blizzard need to realize what made Classic good and make sure not to ruin that, because if they ruin that, they've destroyed what could have been a mode that people actually wanted. And if you've made all that effort to put into a classic WoW, but then too many modern conveniences and features in there that make it feel, that take away the parts of what made Classic WoW good, then in the end you end up with just a really old game with nothing redeemable left. You don't want LFR in there because you want people to actually get to know each other and build teams together, not just a whole bunch of random people. Because that doesn't breed community, that just breeds laziness. Looking for Raid is one of those tools that just, I'm too lazy to actually socialize and get to know people to actually go into a raid, so I'm just going to click a few buttons and there we go, I'm in a raid. That's not what a multiplayer game is supposed to be. So yeah, I'm not very hopeful about Classic WoW for the people that actually want to play it. I hope Blizzard don't mess it up, but they probably will, with how out of touch they are with the community these days. I really hope they don't mess it up, for their sake as well as the community's sake.
I've got you in my sights.
They need to show they actually still care and they still understand the community enough to make something that people actually want. You want to see my career profile? Ooh, 109 hours remaining for Genji. Well, that quick play, does that concur? It does. Nice. Okay. I'm kind of disappointed in the direction Blizzard have taken lately, and I don't know how much influence Activision has had on that. A lot of people are blaming like the entirety of it on Activision, but I don't think there's any valid reason for saying that. I mean, sure have they had zero interest? Of course not. They've not had zero influence on Blizzard. But how much has Blizzard shot themselves in the foot? We can't really know that. Hey, Axel Blaze. It's easy to blame everything on Activision. It's harder to think carefully and critically, because in the end, Blizzard are the people that are actually making the games, and they, in the end, make a lot of the decisions that affect what goes on in the game. So if they make poor decisions, that's on them. Activision and Blizzard are the same company. It's Activision Blizzard, right?
I return to the fight.
So Activision doesn't have as much influence as a lot of people think. Sure, in order to make stuff, they need to pass it through Activision as well, right? Hey, can we do this? Do you think this is a good idea? Because they're the same company, they need to communicate with each other and make sure they're not making stuff that would be bad or wouldn't make enough money. But a lot of the core design decisions are Blizzard's to make. And a lot of what they've done lately isn't the best. They could be doing a lot better than they are. And they really need to take a step back and have a serious critical look at what they're doing and whether it works for their benefit or not.
Traveling to Dorado. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
How do I think they're doing with Overwatch? I don't have any issues at the moment with the state of Overwatch. They're trying their hardest to try and balance things as best they can whenever there's balance issues. They do listen to the community to see what the community wants. I mean, they've changed Symmetra twice in a major way. Just try to appease the community into making her a more useful hero. They've reworked Torbjorn for the same reason. They've done all sorts of changes. They reworked Mercy because mass res was one of those things the community really hated. So they really do listen, and they want to make the game the best they can be. Sure, is everything perfect? Of course not, but you should never expect that. One issue I do have is we've had 0 developer updates since Ash came out. When Ash was released or announced or whatever, we had a developer update for her, and then we haven't had one since. None. The developer update for Ash came out, I think, like the day after BlizzCon. and that was in November, and now it's February. We haven't had one since. It would be nice to just have a quick developer update for the people that don't read the forums. Just saying, hey, we're still alive, we're still working on stuff. More news coming soon. I mean, we don't need much. We just need a sort of, hey, hi there, we're still alive. We're working on a few things we can't really talk about right now, but exciting things to come. That's pretty much all they need to say, but it should at least say something. Just keep us informed. Even if you can only say, yeah, we're still working on stuff, it's alright, don't worry about it. Am I highest level on this game? Yeah. Of the people that actually play the game, yeah. Basically, it's all about managing expectations. If they announce a big new feature they're working on, and then halfway through developing this feature, they decide, or they find out that it's actually no good and it wouldn't improve the game or make the game worse, and they scrap that feature, they then have to tell people, oh, sorry, we're not working on this anymore, sorry for the disappointment. It's easier not telling them at all and just coming out with this, oh, look what we've been developing, and surprise people and make people happy, than sort of excite people early on only to disappoint them later. It's a choice between the two, and the one that always wins is the, we'll surprise you with a feature we've been working on for like a year, instead of building hype and then saying, oops, cancelled. I mean, it is a better way of doing things. Sure, it means you've got less to talk about a lot of the time, unless you release very regular content, which Blizzard are pretty good at doing. They do release, you know, fairly regular content. Update the game with a new hero 3 times a year, give us several new maps a year, update the seasonal events when they can, when they have time. Lately they haven't, because they've been working really hard on this new feature that's been in development for quite a while now. So hopefully it's not a big pile of shite. Get there. But, you know, we'll see.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I know who's been naughty.
Private profile thing. I think the private profile thing is a net positive myself. Thanks, Douglas, for the follow. Welcome to the Grove. Sure, there's you know, positives and negatives in the private profile. Sure, it allows you to sort of disconnect yourself from
Enemy contact.
the heroes you played the most, and allows you to play what you want without necessarily a lot of backlash. But at the same time, someone who's got a private profile can go into a comp game, select a hero they've never played before, and the rest of the team don't actually know that they haven't played that hero before, because they can't look at their profile. So it works both ways for me. Either it allows you to play heroes you want to play but haven't played a huge amount, or it allows you to just play heroes you really suck at because you've never played them before without anyone knowing. What's up, Apoke? I think you're reading it wrong. So you're probably reading the RAM wrong, because that's probably not right. What it is it'll be dual channel memory, which means it's actually running at double that. So it's 799 times 2 probably, which is 1600 megahertz, which is pretty slow, unless it's like quad, and then that'll be 32. But I don't think it's 32. It really depends. How new is your how new is your machine?
Traveling to Dorado.
Since 2016, so it's probably 1600 megahertz, I'd say.
Select your hero.
Probably. So that's fairly slow. Because when I looked at mine, it had half of what was advertised, and that's because it's dual channel. Yeah, 3200 HyperX. Okay then. So it should be fine then. It'll be quad. What channel? Chocky. Yeah, sure.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Well, it's high noon somewhere.
You sure it's 32?
1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Yeah, DDR stands for dual data rate. Right. So it will come out half of what it actually is.
Payload's moving out.
I will put you in the car wash.
No, no. No, rip. I think I got 32. I think mine's 32 at 3,000 megahertz? Or is it 3,200? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. It's in my description anyway, it says there.
My ultimate is ready.
Ow.
Speed maximum. Landing.
Yeah, 32 at 32, yeah.
I will not waste this chance.
Thank you.
Payload! Omen X cube. No. No. Ow. Rip. I ordered my machine from Cyberpower because I had the money and I couldn't be asked to build it. I just ordered a pre-build with some decent specs in it. With Omen, you pay a premium for just the name. Sure, it's not a massive amount, but you know, it adds up. Owie! Oh. Outland biker. I find it's just easier a lot of the time to just do dungeons, just spam dungeons until you're max level. That's what I did. that if you're rolling, if you've got a tank class, just rinse through dungeons constantly, and you'll keep your gear up to date doing that as well. Or at least somewhat, anyway. Maybe not. I don't know. It's the easy way of doing it. That's basically the lazy way of leveling, is just dungeons 100% of the time. Of course, it's not the fastest way, but it's pretty good. The fastest way is just to get a high level to boost you, although I think they nerfed that significantly at some point. They like killed boosting, which is complete bullshit. Why would they kill boosting? But yeah,
60 seconds.
Shield holding.
essentially one of the best dungeons to boost through, even now with the nerf to boosting, is Ramparts, I think it is, because you can rinse through that dungeon super quick, and the exit is basically right next to the entrance, so you can just do circuits and rinse out 10 in an hour super quick.
EMP charge. Eliminated.
Yeah, sure, you can join.
Bob, do something.
You're at 6 hours on your Brig account? Okay. Only 660 to go, and then you got the perfect amount of time.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Did I even ult during that game? I don't even know. Well, I don't think I did. Popcorn. Yeah. So you want to get to 250 at least in quick play, yeah? Well, Northrend starts at 68. The content is beatable at 68. If you're 60, you're not going to be able to touch anything. Not anymore? Oh. Okay. Well, if you're only doing quick play, then my Brigitte time is 250.
Traveling
idea.
to Route 66. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Go. Maybe one of the taps found it and had a play.
Oh, I know where it is.
I'll take that.
I grow tired of waiting.
They just don't want you contacting support biker.
Attackers incoming. 30 seconds.
Why would they want you to contact support? That means they have to do some work. They don't want to do work.
Greetings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Don't mess this up.
Can I add you tree, please? You'll be home in about an hour? Okay. Well, we'll see what happens in an hour then, won't we? Alright. Let's see. Oh, now that's interesting. So it's possible I'll get level 76 during the stream today. Do a full stream. Oh, excuse me. Oh no!
See through the dragon's eyes.
Quite a while, I think. Yeah, probably about that. Calamity. Yeah. Oh no. Damn, I was reading chat too much.
Again.
Thank you.
Ugh. Hello! Hello! Greetings! Ouch, my face! That was very rude.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Oh, I was trying to deflect that one.
Heroes never die.
You shot yourself, good job. Ow. Bongo cat.
The battle continues.
It's only been 6 hours, yeah. Imagine if you got to gold border with that account and people look at your profile and it's just Brig and it's like... I don't think fucking hell would help though, Golden Biker. That would probably hurt more than it helps. You got no mana left, mate. You need to end the turn. Click. 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 Clicky. Oh, that ended up back where it was, pretty much. What does that say in the corner? What's their name? I don't know. The Innkeeper versus what? Jumpy Wizard, I think. That's Jumpy Wizard, right? I think so. Okay, Frost Shock. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I am ready.
Stabby. It's a Mr. Stabby. Do 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 do. Here's the thing, Negativity. Here's the thing. That new hero they added to Heroes of the Storm at BlizzCon, or Philia, whatever her name is. Rumor has it that character is actually from a game that they haven't announced yet. A new IP that they're working on. But they don't want to admit that yet, just in case things don't work out. So the current story for that hero is that they're from the Heroes of the Storm universe. Just so people don't suspect, I suppose. Now, I expect, since they added one of the, if that is true, and they did add one of the characters from their new IP to Heroes of the Storm, I would expect them to announce that new IP this year at BlizzCon, like in November, alongside in the same event Diablo 4 as well. So this year's BlizzCon will probably be a whole lot better than last year's BlizzCon, which was a bit of a disappointment for a lot of people. I liked it because, you know, it was my first ever BlizzCon and I got to meet Jeff, so it was my favourite BlizzCon. Overwatch Mobile. Imagine that. People would just riot. That's why back in the day they decided to take legal action against that Chinese company for making a Overwatch ripoff. Because they were secretly developing their own. You gotta go, see ya. Alright, see ya. No. It's a two-letter word. Thank you. I didn't say hi though. I mean, Blizzard have said they are developing more mobile games for other IPs, so them announcing an Overwatch mobile game is not outside the realm of possibility. As as disgusting that might be, that's something that might happen.
Widowmaker here.
Oh, goodbye then. No, you. That's my dragon now. Oof. You don't get to do that very often, eh? Blech. Of course, it would have been better if I'd actually killed people with that ultimate, but oh well. I just made it my own instead of actually
I am victorious this time.
dying from it or whatever. I worked hard on that.
Victory.
Nice.
Play of the game.
"11 Storm Arrow kills. Nice. Oh.
Traveling to Route 66. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I think Genji is a good pick here. Uh-huh.
Game on. I'm ready to kill. Hello.
I mean, I do get people so-called supposedly reporting me for like botting or inactivity or a hack-in or whatever, supposedly, but they never actually end up getting to a critical mass to actually cause any permanent action or even temporary action on my account. So I must be doing enough to avoid that sort of thing being an actual issue. Oh, 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 oh. I was trying to rub my nose. Hello. Oh, it's got the payload. Hey, I wasn't ready to deflect yet. Ah. Oh, doors closing. Definitely much more chill playing quick play though. Yeah. I mean, there's no point in being, you know, salty and toxic and whatnot in quick play. Really not.
Bad guys. Heads.
Oh, come on, I need to get up this thing. There we go. Where did Diana go?
Move out.
No one can hide.
Okay,
from
good.
my
Now let's get on the pilot. How can I just play quick play by not playing any other modes? I do occasionally play a little bit custom games here and there, maybe a little bit of arcade here and there, but mostly just quick play because I like playing quick play, so I play quick play. No, you. Oof. Well, that was a narrow escape. Ow. Hey, Nafila, greetings.
Hello there.
Go away, drink rat. Hey, don't do that, Lucia. We need to actually be able to kill that.
Get in there.
Other way. Other way.
The payload is approaching its
Yeah.
destination.
Yeah, feel free to use any other sound effects. That one was a little harsh. But it's gonna be more like a year and a half at most, I'd say, until I'm on May. But then it won't take much time to catch you up. At least not many days, that is, right? SR. I have no SR.
I know who's been naughty.
Ah, thank you, not underscore bow 22. Welcome to the group.
I will put you in the car wash.
Will you now? So
Select your hero.
it's likely that I may have caught up or overtaken with your get to time with my May time by the end of next year. That's what I'd say. See.
身を捨てても妙理は捨てず
Yeah, because I can gain around 1,600 levels in 6 months. I mean hours. Around 1,600 hours in 6 months.
Five, four, three, two.
Alright, let's go.
Round one.
Hey Maximum.
Greetings. Enemy in my sights.
Oh, whoops a daisy. I seem to have fallen off the map. Been having a shit day with your internet. What else been going on, Maximum?
I am taking the objective.
Okay. No, come back, Hammond. Oh, he's dead.
No one can hide from
What?
my sight.
その程度か
This gunslinger's loaded.
I'd prefer if you weren't though. Damn.
戦いは終わらん
5 levels a day. Yeah, that's not many, is it? I mean, it's a good amount. Don't get me wrong. It's a good amount of levels, but
Heroes never die.
it's not as many as meh.
We still need you.
It's good now. Have you restarted the CPE, the router and whatnot? You turned all that off and then back on. Oops, I seem to have fallen off again. I need to stop doing that.
Let us hope for a
Obvious
different
statement is obvious.
Into the iris.
Can you not pass into the arse, please?
Into the ass.
That's just rude.
Let us hope for a different outcome.
Oi! Oi! Ba-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
Heroes never die. وليهم قوتك. Nothing can stop me.
Ba-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. I think it's time to pull this thing out. Whee! Oh. Oh, that did nothing.
I'm securing the objective.
Again.
Duh, duh, duh. You mentioned the S word. Don't do that. Ow. I don't need to you know do that you mentioned that you got timed out for. It just happens. As much straight try for it not to happen, it just happens anyway. Oh, but I was on it. Oh.
Score 0-1.
Doesn't exist. I don't know what you're trying to do there. It just doesn't exist. It just doesn't. There's no such sound effect.
Game on.
No, I didn't delete it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Hello.
Hi.
Damn it. Where is it? That's the question, isn't it?
Again.
That's the question. Where's it gone?
I need the objective. Anyone else
You
want
could
some?
technically level the same as me. Can you commit to 12 hours a day? Hey.
Again. Pass into the iris.
You can't use it because I decided that that was a word I didn't want to see. Excuse me, because it does to some extent, you know, not make things better, you know. You don't want to remind my brain that it likes doing that. Well, it tends to be that occasionally when someone mentions that, it triggers the behavior rather than, you know, it coming along on its own. Ugh.
Nothing can stop me.
What advice? Oh yeah, just don't sleep. That's true. Hey, water drowner. How many more of these have I got? I end up with. Yeah. Okay, good. An S. Yeah. It's not something that's a conscious decision though. My body just is like, hey, you know what we should do right now? Have a nap. And it's like, I don't care what you think. I'm gonna have a nap. I'm in the middle of a sentence. I don't care. I need a nap. Fucking. Ah! That's the part that annoys me the most, where I'm trying to talk about something and then my body's like, it's nap time now, and then
I know who's been naughty.
I'll just fall asleep and just completely forget what I was talking about, and it's annoying because I don't know what I was talking about. Thanks C_D_O for the follow. Welcome to the grove. Oh no. Damn it. Basically, it's like my body holds the power button down and shuts down without warning. So then all the unsaved data is lost. The unsaved data being, you know, what I was talking about and that sort of thing.
Again.
Oh damn it. Basically what will happen is my mind will start to wander, like to somewhere completely random or somewhere completely different, and then suddenly I'll realise that, oh, I'm actually asleep right now, whoops, and wake up again. Why, what's your current estimate, Calamity? What was it come out to? Have you done the sums? Ask for this. Yeah, you could get an invite if you want. At least you don't mind
Play of the game.
being in a group with someone who's not 100% awake right now. I should probably take a short break, really. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a short break. If I can wake myself up a little bit. A level every 2 hours is slow. A level every 2 hours would be not using all the XP methods like being in a group and stuff like that. If you try to maintain a group, like just use LFG tool if you need. May cost a little extra time, but it's worth it. Consecutive matches, you know, gold medals, wins where you can, that sort of thing, then you should get a level every hour and a half at least. And that cuts down on the time a bit. No, Calamity, no. Diamond border maxes out at 2991, remember. So that requires a lot less than you think. But yeah, I'm gonna BRB for a few minutes. Hello. Let's carry on, shall we? Oh, I thought play the games. Oh, thanks, Calamity. You're coming, sticky dog. Oh, I'll invite you. Inv again. Well, it's too late now.
Watch point Gibraltar.
Too late.
Prepare to attack.
It's too late, mate.
Select your hero.
It's just too late. About 2 years. Yeah, maybe. I mean, let's see. For me,
prepare to attack. Select your hero.
let's see. What was I after a year? I think it took me about 10 months to get to plat border, because I got 2 plat border in March and I maxed it out in May, at beginning of May. So just under 12 months to 2400 essentially. According to my level tracking document, I hit Platinum Border on the 16th of March 2017 and then maxed it out on the 10th of May. Well, yeah, the 10th of May 2017. And then, you know, 2400 the day after that, because I ended the day on 2399. And then I got Diamond Border level on the 30th of June 2017.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that was only a month and a half later.
Capture objective A.
Really? Did I really do 600 levels? In I did 600 levels in a month and a half. About 50 days. So about 7 weeks I got 600 levels. That did, however, include a double XP event, which definitely helped there. But yeah, I did a buttload of levels at that time. That was around the time I was still working my full-time job as well. That was pretty good. Although it was a full-time job that paid me to just sit there and play Overwatch, essentially, because there was nothing else to do, because it was night shifts. So that worked. Wah, 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 wah. I was just a warm body in case something went wrong, you know. They do double XP week events anniversary. They've not done one outside of anniversary yet. They might do at some point in the future, but I'd expect the next one to be in May. Hey there, Teddy. Oh no.
Smoke 'em out of there.
Wasted reporting.
How long do they usually last? I think, well, it varies. It varies. So the one in 2017 was 5 days long. The one in 2018 was I don't know. Why none of these? Oh, there we go. Right there. I'm not sure. I don't remember. My records aren't obvious enough.
Get in there, Bob.
Everyone get on the objective.
Are you talking about the song there, Maximum? Oh yeah. Okay, neat. It's the song the album is named after. I wonder when we're getting that one song that people tend to like. Yeah. Like fairly soon.
I am claiming the
I'll
objective.
I'll just stand here. Oh! Aw. You're talking about Hepcats. I guess we'll find out. You put did you put a full stop after I'm there? Looks like you might have, and it got confused. Thought it was a link. Deleted it. Let me cap more of this and
Mock death at your own peril.
yeah, doing it. Oh, that's 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, rip. I did see your message anyway, yeah. Yeah, you can join later once you've got it all set up, Raw Bag Guy. Yeah.
I will show you. Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Hey.
Cease your resistance.
Oh no! You're a little bit excited there, Maximum.
I'm with you. At your service.
You played Crab Dave. Okay. Ouch.
The battle continues.
A weakened. interesting creativity there with the words.
30 seconds remaining.
That's just rude. I did so much. I didn't win.
10 seconds remaining.
Aww.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Overtime.
Die. Aww.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Oof.
Meteor strike.
Nom 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 nom. Oh yeah, I can invite again, yeah. Brecky. Less than a week until Overwatch League starts up again. Although these times aren't very good for me. Midnight, half past 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 4:30 a.m. That's not very good for me, Blizz. Yeah, it was a good match. I almost captured point B several times there. Oh, it's Ilios. Shame I'm not playing Lucio anymore.
Select your hero.
Yeah, so basically the album name relates to Lucio directly. That his music actually having a very real psychological effect on people. No, on game he has a like physical effect on people, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Excuse me, please, I need to go heal. Okay, good, I got away from that. I did not want to deal with that, but good. Ow! Yes. You alright there, Sticky Dog? Ow. What do I think about Apex Legends? I'm happy that a game like that exists in this day and age. One that people really like, you know? That isn't full of complete bullshit microtransactions. Sure, are the microtransactions perfect? No, of course not. But, you know, they're not complete bullshit like some are. Some games that come out in the recent few years. They're not Battlefront 2 bullshit, right? They may be overpriced in some parts, but the fact that they are just cosmetic at least is something. You know, sure, they're still full of microtransactions, and yeah, you couldn't spend a lot of money on the game if you wanted to, but could be worse. Could be worse.
No one can hide from my sight.
It's not for me. Battle Royale. I don't like the idea of that genre for me. Sure, a lot of people enjoy it, but I don't. And I know that without playing it. I felt the same way about the MOBA genre. And then I ended up playing Heroes of the Storm because they bribed me to with Overwatch stuff. I didn't really enjoy it. And I knew before I even played it that I wouldn't like it, and I didn't, so yeah. It was just a bit boring. And besides, I'm not in the market for a new game right now. I'm still involved with Overwatch. More than happy to just continue playing Overwatch for now.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
We shall see, brother.
Hello. I don't know why. I don't know why I was deflecting nothing there. Fine. The stream is built very good. Very good. Oh, thank you. No, I meant to here. Thank you. It is 4:20 p.m. Go up now. There we go. I did it. I killed Papa Smurf. Hey, don't be me. Leave me alone. Oh no. Aww. Ugh. Slice. 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 Okay, he's dead. I kill you! I kill you! Excuse me, I want to reload. I kill you! Oh, I didn't kill you. Oh, we did it. Nice.
Do something!
Score 1-1.
I love it! Good eatings. Can I just cover this? Cover this? Can I cover this? It's slightly bigger. Or is it the same size? Is it the same size? It's about the same size. Okay. Interesting. It looks slightly bigger. Oh, goodbye then. No, get out! Leave alone. Leave alone!
The battle continues.
Ugh. Oh, gotcha. Oh, let me come get you, Diva. I need to come get you. There you go. Oh no, I didn't have my deflect. Oh, rude. No, go away. Ah. Ah.
Let's break it. Damn!
What? Oh yeah, Mercy died. No, I died. I just got here. Come on. Oof. Yeah. Let's do it. Damn it. Oh. Ah, rip. Well, I went in without a plan.
I will not falter.
Oh well. Do it. No, you. Oh, I know. Aww. I need to reflect a dynamite one of these days and then shoot it to see if I can actually detonate it myself as Genji. Because if you can get that Ash achievement with Genji. Involves the dynamite. Otherwise, you cannot. I'm not sure actually. Maybe you can. What's the achievement say? Kill an enemy by shooting Ash's dynamite. Yeah, specifically. From at least 30 meters away. Alright. So it's technically maybe possible with Genji if you can shoot her dynamite. Yet I don't know if that's possible.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I wonder. Smooth as silk. So if Widowmaker, while airborne, shot a deflecting Genji and then Genji deflected into someone's face, while also airborne,
5, 4,
do either of them get the achievement?
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Now, it says as Widowmaker, so I would think either Widow gets it or no one gets it. No, it doesn't say kill an enemy. It says... Oh, it does. Sorry.
The objective is
Kill an enemy. What if it was deflected twice then?
Hello there.
Hello!
I am ready. I am claiming the objective.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello.
I know who's been naughty.
Oh. Galfilim, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Grove. Who's shooting at me and where? What are you doing, Doomfist, you weirdo? What are you doing?
No one can hide from my sight.
Na-na-na-na.
Much better.
Everyone, heal up.
I know who's been naughty.
Khaled underscore 2233. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the group. Just waiting for them to remember they need to be on the objective to win. Okay. What's their gold objective time? 1 second, maybe 2. Alright. Oh no, Genji's getting more objective time. A lot of them are.
I will not falter.
Hey there, Gouge underscore Bond. Oh no. Oh.
I matched the objective. How about some support?
I return to the fight.
Get over here and heal.
Can we capture the objective pick? I'm gonna try. Doesn't look like they have any objection of me trying. Just rather nice of them. Oh no. Rip.
Apagando las luces.
No one can hide from my sight.
Let us hope for a different outcome.
Come on, get that back. How should I proceed here? Maybe.
I am claiming the
Huh?
objective.
No. No, no, I know. Oh no.
I return to the fight.
overtime.
Hello.
Come on now.
Ash.
Ah, they all ran away from me. I did that and they scattered. It's the only scattering you get these days.
I know who's been naughty.
Rip Scatterarrow.
Score.
Jacobok, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Grove.
尋常に勝負
Ooh, almost 45,000 there, Maximum.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Hello there.
Almost. Only 106 levels to go for that. Ow. Ow. Go ahead.
The objective is
Oof.
I am taking the objective.
What are you doing? Get away from me. Owie! Too many of them.
I will not falter.
Hepcat's border. They'll have a rank that like happiest cat or something. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, but you know, whatever. I play Genji often. Well, Genji is one of my more worsters in terms of my ability to perform. But Genji is the one I'm working on right now. Yeah, I've got a whole lot more to do after that, so you know. That's what happens when you play every single hero to a set number of hours. You have to play every hero, even if you're bad at them. Go on. Can you join? Yeah. Of course. There you go.
No one can hide from my sight.
Do it. Bit it. Ah, poopy, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, look, enemies. Oh no, that's the wrong enemy. Oh dear, I'm dead.
Let the dragon consume you.
Don't know where that Sombra went. I think that McCree needed to move more.
I am ready. I am taking the objective.
You need to get on the objective and cap it. Oh, I'm hacked. Ah, there. Aw, I got bitch slapped. Ugh. Nice. Cap it. Cap it all the way. My level is in the top left and in the title of my stream. Although it needs to be updated by one.
level up.
Thanks for reminding me. die. Oh no! How did I get so low? You're talking about the borders? Yeah, maybe at some point. But no time soon, I would have thought. Based on their history, there have only ever been 2 borders added to the game, Plat and Diamond. Plat was added in January 2017. Diamond was added in November 2018, so
Play of the game.
it'll probably be a while until the next one.
Double kill.
Oh, okay then. You're ready for what? You're not online now, according to my friends list. Unless you're hiding. No, you're just not online. Okay. Linton. Oh yeah.
Now arriving at Lijiang.
Ah, rip. We found a game too quick.
Prepare for battle.
You're not in.
Select your hero.
I'll requeue for you. What kind of player icon is that? Let's see, what have you got? You got this one. That's probably the closest. That you have right now. This player icon here that used to be called Cheers was the last standard player icon I received. Back in those days, loot boxes were completely random and didn't care whether they were giving you a duplicate or not. They didn't care. They just gave you whatever they wanted to. And if you had it already, oh well. Well, these days it actually looks at what you've got and drops stuff in the boxes that you actually need most of the time. Basically, stuff that you don't have, it will drop for you far more often than stuff you already have. In terms of rarity, so the loot box system will roll the rarity first. Okay. And then once it's rolled the rarity, it then tries to find items of those rarities that you haven't got yet, and then gives you those.
Hey there. Oh. Well, I knew somewhere.
I don't know what this is all about.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh well, it's on the inside or the outside. Oh, gonna clean it.
Hey, greetings.
All right.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Get behind me.
Oh, you got the pink one. Okay. Oh, they're rather aggressive, aren't they? Alright. Hey. Rip.
I return to the fight.
I don't know. Stop them!
Experience tranquility.
Die already! No.
The enemy is here.
Hey, don't do that. What? I did nothing useful. Come out! What? I'm trying to get big. Oh. Let's get back. Let's get back. Help me. Oh. Oh. Oh, damn it. Why did you fire strike the ground there, Ryan? Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. But I just pulled my sword out. I didn't expect Bob to be there.
Objective lost.
Oh well, we lost that point. What?
Got it. Much obliged.
No, I'm not. Shut up. Oh, jeez, I got wrecked.
I return to the fight.
Ugh. We don't seem to be doing very well. I see a lot of dead people. I'm gonna hide here. Stalling it myself. This is not gonna work very well.
I hear
Looks like I chose the right time to do it there. Team arrived. Just at the right time there. Ah, rip. I'm nano boosted Bob. Hey, Cha Cha. Hey, good here. How you doing?
Para reporting.
Oh, no. No, you. Your fire strike is now my fire strike. Oh dear, never again.
Got it. Greetings.
Hello. Oh. Oh. Stop punching me. Aw. Alright. Justice? Have you got justice there, Farah? She has. Not doing anything with it though. Doing anything with it. Oh no, I died. Rather useless sword.
The battle continues.
Oh, okay, then I'll take that.
Locked by the dragon. Reinhardt at your service.
Ugh. Oh, come back, Reaper. Oh, I got Zari. Oof. Alright, let's see what I can do. Slice. Oh, can I get this ash? Oh, I can. I'll take it. Owie, come on. Come on.
The battle continues.
Hello.
60 seconds remaining.
Maybe I should try and do a little surprise blade. Little surprise.
Have my thanks.
Come away. I'm trying to be hidden. Oh no! They found me up there. How did they keep finding me up there? Are they watching my stream? They stream sniping?
10 seconds remaining.
Possible.
Is our destiny, but we must all play our parts.
Oh, that was a useless blade. Wix! 26, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate your support. Using a free month of subbing on me, thank you. No. Oh well. I didn't kill anybody with my ult. Just no one.
Play of the game.
Oof. Oh, nice. Only a bronze medal, that's it. Oof.
Now entering King's Row.
身を捨てても妙理は捨てず
I know Anna fell over. Anna back.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Running a group of 5 at the moment. Got room for one more if anyone else wants to jump in.
死の匂いかよしいつでも来い
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Let's go. Oof. Hey, don't do that. Oof. No. Hey, I didn't even see you there. What? Why? Why would you do this? I guess he has an advantage by getting like a little targeting reticule around him. That's easier for him to find me than regular heroes, I suppose. Oh, poopy. Well, I got wrecked.
Symmetra reporting.
Really? Okay. No, you. Ow! There's a symmetra ball in my face. Oh no. Oh dear me. Excuse me, princess. Attack objective. Ow! I just... Ah! It's been powering up this area.
Let us hope for a different outcome.
Oh no! Oh, that's sad.
I will not waste this chance.
Well, you're not. Huh?
Yahi parambasta hai. Reality bends to my will.
Does it now? Does reality bend to you well? Does it? Does it now?
وريهم قوتك.
No! Go away! Aw, damn it! Really bad at Genji-ing. Yeah, it's fine now. I don't really care. I just play it because it's fun playing.
Yahi parambasta hai.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, damn it!
Огонь по готовности.
Deflection! Well, that kind of worked.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Bum, 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 bum. Hey, stop it! No! No, stop it! No! No, stop it! How long have I been playing? I've been streaming about 3 hours. But my sleeping disorder doesn't help things.
For a different outcome.
This week has been a little worse than usual in that regard. So I'll sleep for a normal amount of hours in the night, you know, and then during the day my body's like, hey, you know that sleep you did? No, you didn't. I'm gonna do it now. So I'm in the middle of doing stuff and my body's like, hey, it's time to sleep. Doesn't take no for an answer. And I just have to try and work around it. I can't do anything about it. I could be talking about something, you know, trying to say stuff, and then I'll just fall asleep in the middle of a sentence and then just completely forget what I'm talking about. It's most annoying, but you know, it's nothing I can do about it right now. I am at some point within the next, you know, month or two, I'll be going to a local sleep clinic to get some proper testing done. I'll probably stay overnight in their clinic and they'll sort of measure all my life signs and brain signals and all that kind of stuff and figure out what's going on. But
60 seconds.
I won't do anything until then about it. I've tried everything on my own. every little thing that could help I've tried and nothing helps, so. Just have to rely on the doctors to figure it out for me. So I've done all I can. The next test they're gonna perform is to see if it might be or might not be narcolepsy, which is a more serious but much rarer condition than what they previously thought it might be, which was sleep apnea. Ouch.
Let us hope for a different outcome.
Proton barrier is ready to deploy. Get behind it.
Does that make sense? Ah, jeez. They cancelled out my ult and then killed me.
Experience. 我が魂はまだ燃えておる。
Ah, it's there. I was missing.
60 seconds.
Oh no. Sorry, no.
30 seconds remaining.
This game has been pretty awful. 3 limbs, 15 deaths, alright.
Game on. Time's running out. Everyone attack.
I'll just back cap if that's alright.
Into the iris.
Play of the game.
Back cap! You gotta try these things every now and then, right? Always worth a try. It does work sometimes.
Wonderful.
Oh, next game, level up. Finding a new game. Alright. No, wait. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Sorry. I clicked the wrong button. Oh, no. Okay, XP. Private profile. Rude. Private profile. 108 hours left. You mean credits? I got 533,090 credits. Good lord! Get 1 million, that's the goal. Good lord! Brigitte, Diva, Doomfist, Genji, Hanzo, Junkrat, Orisa! Orisa doesn't have as much pink on her than some of the others do. I mean, look at Pharaoh, right? Mostly pink. And then look at Orisa. Some pink. Bit of a discrepancy. And then Rhine, you've got like 90% pink. And then Orisa's more like maybe 30% pink. It's like... Make up your mind, Blizz. What do you actually want? Do you want mostly pink? Do you want mostly blue? Sombra's one is pretty good. Combo of different colors. I like that one. Oof. Torbjörn.
Traveling towards dire industries. Prepare to attack.
May is the coolest. Mm. Probably ends early today. Just real tired.
I could have used a little more time to get ready.
Same. I'm just gonna say same.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Because I do on my main, but I'm also playing on my main right now. So, I suppose it's technically the truth, right? Alright, let's see what I can do here. What can I do here? I'll just go over this way, and then over this way. Maybe see what I can do. Oh, okay, we're on the point now, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it. That was easy. Hello! Alright, there we go. Get!
Commence attack.
Bam, 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 bam. You killed yourself, good job. I don't know whether that was the Genji killing himself or someone else. Ow, why you do this? Right, so we're gonna climb up here, delay, and slash. Okay, good. Is that Super Murloc? Okay, interesting. I wonder what makes a Super Murloc different to a normal Murloc. Oh no! Well, that was rude.
I'm at the objective. How about some support?
How about some support?
Securing the point.
Oh, are we capping? Oh yeah. Kill the right. Kill the. Oh no. Come on, keep it going. We're almost there. Get them off. Come on, get them off that point. We need to win. Oh, 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 yeah, did it.
Victory.
Nice.
Play of the game.
What? What did I do? Is that it? New 3. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it for today because I'm still super tired, so I need some rest. I can't continue, Cap. I need to stop. I've had a lot of these sleepy days recently, and I don't like it. But you know, it's what it is. Until it's fixed, I just have to take each day as they come, you know. Oof. But you know, it's fine. I have the flexibility to do that, right? I am my own boss. Yeah, it's stream closed. Yeah, too tired really. Need to stop. But yeah, getting a good way through Genji right now. I've got 40 hours down on him. Only 108 left, so it should be done in about 2 weeks. So a day or two before I hit 8,000, I'll be done with Genji. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Should be working on Symmetra by the time I hit 8,000. Sounds good. But yeah. Thanks everybody for watching today. Sorry about the sleepiness, but you know, it happens. Oh, thanks very much to Wix26 for the Twitch Prime sub today, and all the follows. Number of follows today. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 PM GMT. Hopefully a little more awake than today, but you know, I said that yesterday. and I wasn't. So we'll see. Take it as it comes, you know. That's all I can do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and host someone else. I'm gonna host Exit because she's actually playing Overwatch, not Apex Legends. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll be back tomorrow for some more. How much more, I don't know, but yeah. I don't know. We'll see. See you soon. Mm-hmm.